The theme of the Formula One season so far, all tires all the time. As we head into the heart of the F1 schedule with the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend, tires have dominated the conversation. This season, F1 wanted more passing, more pit stops, and generally more excitement. So it turned to Pirelli, the sport's exclusive tire manufacturer, and asked it to produce a more technically challenging tire. The idea was to create those conditions for more passing and more pit stops. Viewer-friendly races like the 2010 Canadian Grand Prix, when Lewis Hamilton's tire strategy allowed him to emerge from a five-way battle for the lead to win. So this season, F1 got those extra stops. We're back to 2- and 3-stop strategies. But it also created a tire that degrades faster, with the surface sometimes falling apart after less than 10 laps. For drivers, it causes a real dilemma on race day. Do I push the car hard to its maximum capacity and really race, or do I look after the tires? That means braking earlier and coming out of corners slower, and the drivers are getting frustrated. Red Bull's Mark Webber summed it up best a couple weeks ago. "If you race people hard, then you run out of tires," he said, "but if you don't, then they come through." Still, not every team has been affected the same way. Lotus, for instance, has actually performed better than expected because its aerodynamic package tends to be gentler on tires. On the other hand, defending champions Red Bull have been extremely vocal in their complaints. And that's because their cars use exhaust to create rear downforce. That means their tires suffer more than most. That said, Red Bull can't have too much to complain about. After all, their #1 driver, Sebastian Vettel, the defending world champion, has won 2 of the first 4 races this season.